Who would have thought that a girl from Rochester, New York
I know.
would be playing in tournaments in Cancun and Switzerland, and you're going to Rwanda
Yeah.
to play a beach volleyball tournament?
Yeah.
Do you just sit there and laugh sometimes? Because I do it all the time.
Yeah.
I'm just like, this
How
is
did
just
we get
ridiculous.
Here? Yeah. I was just talking to my sister on the phone on the way here, and I just moved to Hermosa, so I can basically ride my bike everywhere now.
Yeah.
And she was like, what a life you live. Like, because I was riding my bike and we were FaceTiming. I was like, there's the beaches right there, and here I am, and now my passport has all these cool stamps in it, and it's just, I think if you asked me when I was 10 if this is what I would be doing, I'd be like, I hope so. That'd be really cool, but it's pretty awesome to actually be doing it.
What would you have said when you were 10? And someone said, what would you want to do in the future? What does that future look like? What did young Terese want to do?
I never knew.
Yeah.
I think I was obsessed with like sports and athletics and always loved following the Olympics and professional athletes, but never thought that that was actually a career that I could do.
Yeah.
Just because, I don't know, I mean, I didn't know anyone who did it, and so I never considered it. But then playing sports, I always wanted to I couldn't imagine stopping. So young Terese, I don't know what she would have done. I think it would have been really cool this is so random, but be in the FBI or CIA or something.
Interesting, yeah.
What a desk job, like not out in the field probably, you know? But I love Washington, D.C., and I think that would have been cool. And I went to Georgetown, and if I just stayed at Georgetown, I probably wouldn't have played indoor professionally anywhere, and so I probably would have gotten a job somewhere in D.C., but I think this is way more fun.
Yeah.
When did you decide, like, okay, beach volleyball, like, this is my dream, this is my passion, this is what I'm going to do?
That is a really good question, because I always loved beach volleyball, and we would play it. My high school coach was awesome because he was always like, play in the summer, and we would play on Lake Ontario, this little beach where like you'd go to push off and change directions, and you would just slip because the sand is like this deep, maybe. But we would play tournaments all summer long because we love to be outside and we just love volleyball. And he was always encouraging us to play to get more touches. And then I did there was a high performance tryout at Hot Shots, which is this indoor beach facility in Rochester.
I think Charlie's told me about that before.
For sure.
Yeah,
I'm sure he has because it's the only place where we have indoor sand courts and it's a bar and it's a warehouse.
Okay.
And I was a freshman, I think, in high school, maybe, and my high school coach was like, you have to come to this tryout. We need girls. It's going to be really cool. You need to come. And I was like, absolutely not. Like, I had just started playing volleyball, and I was like, no, I'm too nervous. I don't know. Like, what is this that you're telling me you need to go to? And he's like, we just need bodies in the gym sort of thing. And this is so funny, but Anna was the coach. Like, she came to Rochester and ran that tryout.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
And so this was my freshman year of high school.
And
really cool. Actually had a great time. And then just nothing. Like, I think I did a high performance camp maybe one summer somewhere in there in high school. But was super overwhelmed because I came out to California. Everyone knew everyone. Everyone was really good at it. And I was still like this really skinny, awkward, like didn't know how to control her body kid who like was not good at volleyball, let alone like beach volleyball.
well, those high performance camps were no joke either. I'm from California, and I'd show up and be like, this is overwhelming.
And
everyone's
go home
so
and be like,
good.
I'm never doing that again. Like, it was fun, but never again. And then I went to Georgetown, played indoor, because that's what most people did from my area. Like, and beach volleyball was very new collegiate sport.
Was it still like an AVCA emerging sport? Okay.
Because my first year at SC was the first year that was actually NCAA.
Okay, which is 16?
15, 16.
15, okay, got it.
Yeah. So I was at Georgetown. We didn't have a great season. And my parents were always cool because when I was initially deciding where to go to school, it was between Georgetown and the College of Charleston.
Okay.
Because College of Charleston had beach team. I was like, that would be so fun to do in college. I would actually love that. And there I could have played both.
Yeah.
So I ended up choosing Georgetown. But my parents said, if you do that, like, we'll help you find a way to keep playing beach volleyball if that's what you want to do. And I was like, yeah, sure,
that's
great.
Awesome.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
And I went to another high performance camp over the winter break of my freshman year because it was in Clearwater, and my roommate at Georgetown lived really close to there.
Okay.
So in Florida. So I was like, we'll visit her.
Perfect,
My parents
yeah.
were like, we want to get out of the snow. Like, let's drive down to Florida for a week. Why not? That
Perfect.
sounds great. So we went down there, and classic, Anna was the coach again. She was running
my
this camp.
gosh.
I
And
swear
was
there's like Anna's been cloned. There's like
Yeah.
5 of her.
Yeah.
I like walk up and down the strand. I'm like, I just saw you coaching on 16th.
Right?
How
And now
are you on
you're
8th?
there
She's on
again.
8th.
Yeah, she's everywhere. And she's hard to forget, right? Yeah. So I was like, I definitely remember you. And she called me Georgetown the whole week. But that was actually really cool because there were only 8 of us, 10 of us
Okay.
there maybe. So it was really small.
Oh, that's rad.
Yeah.
And it
Yeah.
was a week long.
That's awesome.
So I feel like I learned a lot. And that's the first time where I was like, this is so cool. I want to play beach volleyball. And then when I got back to Georgetown, our program was kind of in a state of transition, I guess, where we had lost a ton of games. A lot of girls quit. A lot of girls graduated. So there were actually only 3 of us left on the team.
Oh my
And
gosh.
I was like, I don't know if I want to stick this out, sort of thing.
Yeah.
But I couldn't imagine. I really, really loved the school. My twin sister was there.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I can't imagine leaving her to play indoor somewhere else. I was just kind of burnt out of indoor at
Mm-hmm.
that point. So that's when I called Anna because I just spent a week
Naturally.
with her. Yeah. And I said, hey, what do you think? Like, you saw me play for a week. Do you think I can play beach volleyball somewhere? She was like, yeah, for sure. But obviously I had no film and no one really had seen me play. I didn't know anyone in
Yeah.
the sport or in the community.
Was she the SC coach when
She
you?
was the
Okay,
SC coach.
okay.
So that's how our conversations transitioned into
Mm-hmm.
like, hey, can I play at SC? Little did I know SC was like the best school in the country, at the time. So she's like, I think you could walk on. Like we could help you. We could teach you a lot of different things. We'll never forget. She said, you'll be a great student, athlete, and person. Like that was her whole thing. She wants to build your whole character.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay. All right, I think I want to walk on the team. I called my parents. I was like, I think I want to move to California. I think I want to play beach volleyball.
Surprise.
Yeah, and I mean, they were so great. They
Mm-hmm.
were just like, if this is what you want to do, we'll find a way to make it happen. And they have been so supportive ever since
Mm-hmm.
because it's definitely not easy living so far away. And
Yeah.
they see me go through my ups and downs,
course,
but
yeah.
they're still like, this is what you want to do. So that's how I ended up here.
Yeah.
Yeah.